There's a lot of people who see me today, they see the person that I am, they see my persona, they see what I embody, but there's not many people out there who have seen the forge that has allowed me to become the person I am today, and I think that's a really important part of my story to share. Maybe it might resonate with some of you watching out there, and maybe it can inspire hope in at least one person. See, I was born to parents ages 13 and 15 when I was conceived, and as a result, I actually grew up with my grandparents, my grandma, my maternal grandma, my step-grandpa. Grandma was a very sweet person, but they were heavy alcoholics. And some of my earliest memories as a child was being left home alone at age 8. So my grandparents could go out to the bar, drink, come home drunk. And my step-grandpa was a very angry man. I had seen a lot of things in the household that I never spoke on, a lot of anger in the household, a lot of neglect in the household. And as a child, that weighed with me for so long, and I started making bad decision after bad decision. I started to become a binge eater. I gained a bunch of weight when I was young. I developed high blood pressure, pre-diabetes. I fell into a horrible state of chronic depression, panic attacks, anxiety attacks, anger management problems, you name it. And I suffered throughout my teenage years, well into my early 20s. My mom ultimately passed away in her late 30s from drug and alcohol abuse. Her organs had ended up failing. And honestly, I never knew what it was like to actually feel unconditional love. I never really experienced real unconditional love. So as a result of that, I never felt that I was worthy of being loved. I never had the ability to sustain any relationships in my life because I would always self-sabotage those relationships. And throughout those hardships, throughout that adversity, throughout all that struggle, I started to develop realizations. Since I didn't have role models as a kid, I would watch 80s action movies on TV, and I would idolize the guys in those movies. The guys like Bruce Lee, Van Damme, Sylvester Stallone, and so forth, and I would watch them and I would try to emulate them, really wishing that they were in my life, that they could be a parental figure to me, or that I could be like them. After these realizations, after going through the forge, I realized that there was no hero that was coming in my life to save me. You have to be your own hero. You have to be the hero of your own story, and you have to embody what it means to become that hero that your younger self needed as a child. Because we can't change the past. Since we cannot go back in the past, we cannot change and unwind time. We can become the person that our younger self needed. And that's exactly what I strive to do. And the other lesson that I took out of this is, because I felt unworthy of being loved. Second lesson is, be grateful for the people in your life who do love you unconditionally. Never take them for granted. Tell them how important they are to you. Because that feeling, after coming from a feeling of feeling unworthy, is an amazing feeling. So the two lessons that I can take out of this is, one, become the hero that your younger self needed, because you never know who that will inspire and who that will touch. Number two, be grateful of the people in your life. It doesn't matter if it's one person, two people, whatever it is. Be grateful for the people in your life who love you unconditionally for you being who you are, because those people are rare gems. I didn't have that growing up. I don't share this story for pity or for sympathy. I share it as a deeper aspect of realization that I have gone through with that forge and with that fire. This video is a little different than normal. I wasn't planning on this video. I was sitting here in thoughts. I was sitting here in silence, and I was sitting here with these realizations that I was sitting here as a result of a conversation that I recently had talking about this very subject, and it inspired me to just put this video out here. And maybe, just maybe, somebody out there might be going through some hard times. Maybe they face some demons in their younger years that they're still struggling with today. Allow this message to ignite that spark of hope that can burst into a flame that you can carry forward with momentum on the path of greatness, because you all deserve that for yourself. You really do. So remember, don't wait for a hero to come save you. Become the hero. Become the hero. Have a kick-ass rest of the day.